Welcome back to YouTube. This is my another YouTube video. This is top defensive positions: edge rushers, interior D line, cornerback, linebacker, safety, and then top 10 defenses. I had a great video on the offensive one. It went pretty well. So let's see if this one, and some people can agree or maybe disagree. But I think everyone should disagree at some point. Cause like you know, it's football. Number 1, Myles Garrett. I think that's pretty much self-explanatory. He's one of the 4 best defensive players I've ever watched. Probably 1 or 2 or 3. I think mine is probably Aaron Donald, or Revis, and then probably him. Probably the 3 best defensive players I've ever watched. So yeah, he's at number 1. Broke the sack record last year, and he broke it with a team that doesn't really have the lead often. So I can only imagine what he does for the Rams next year. Even though the Rams do have a tough schedule, I will admit. So we will see. Number 2, Maxx Crosby. Yeah, everyone knows the offseason blocked trade. He got traded to the Ravens. It got blocked. Him and Trey Henderson were supposed to be teammates, but the motor on this guy is incredible. Like, he can rush the passer with the best of them, and he can run stop. His motor never stops, and hopefully his little failed physical, his knee injury, is okay. Cause I mean, he was ducking in the offseason, so I think he'll be fine. Because he's a damn fun player to watch. I love watching him. Number 3, Will Anderson. Honestly, probably one of my favorite players on a pretty stacked defense. I think he has the potential to have a 20-sack season. He's a incredible speed rusher. I don't think he lacks a little bit of the run stopping ability. I mean, he can stop the run, but like he's not like up there with like Maxx Crosby at stopping the run. That's why he's at 3. But he is such a tremendous young talent. I expect a huge season from him this year on that defense. Like 20 plus sacks. I wouldn't be surprised. I wonder where the NFL is gonna rank him in the, you know how they do the top 100 every year. I wonder when they're gonna rank him. I'm very interested to watch that. Number 4, Micah Parsons. Generational talent. I think all 4 of these guys are generational talents. I think Micah Parsons unfortunately got injured last year, and he's supposed to miss the first 6 weeks of the season, which sucks because love watching him play. I am a Cowboys fan. He was fun on the Cowboys. I do think the Cowboys are in a little bit of a better spot now, traded him with off front 4. Because if we wouldn't have traded him, we would have just had him. But now we got Kenny Clark, Quentin Williams, a couple young rookies, young players. We have a very Rashawn Gary, obviously, but Michael Parsons still very much generational. I still love watching him play. Hopefully, he can get back to his 100%, 110%. Hopefully. Number 5. Aiden Hutchinson. Go Blue. I'm a big Mexican fan, but I mean, he is a tremendous player. The injury a couple years ago was very scary against the Cowboys, but he's a great player. And now that the Lions, I think they got a few pieces on the D line, so maybe he won't be getting doubled as much. Obviously, he probably still will because he's a tremendous player. Same thing with Michael Parsons. I think Aiden Hutchinson and Michael Parsons, out of all the edge rushers in the league, they get held the most. And I hope maybe the refs clear it up a little bit, because it sucks watching it happen like that. Number 6, T.J. Watt. Now I wanted to put him higher. I really did, but like, I don't think he's. I think the last few years he's had some down years, and the Steelers' defense has been down the last few years. So I expect him to have maybe a bounce back year this year. But if he has another year like he did the few past years, I think he has a chance to be out of the top 10. Cause like he's getting up there in age, and I think the Steelers could get to that point where they have to start looking towards the future, which they never do. So they might have to trade him like at the end of the year. We have to see. Number 7, the young stud superstar Nick Bonito. He is a reader on the D line. He reads the O line, the quarterback's eyes, like a linebacker on the D line. Like that play against the Commanders against Mariota, where he jumped up on Tupa Conversion, blocked it. He has some pretty impressive pick sixes a couple years ago against the Browns. He reads it on the line, and he can pass rush with the best of them. So I'm excited to see where his future goes with the Broncos. Number 8, we got Nick Bosa coming back. He's had a few negative injuries. He definitely would be high on this list if he's been healthy. So I expect him to have a big season next year. No Robert Saleh, but I think the 49ers defense will be fine. Fred Warner, Nick Bosa. They got a couple like young players in that defense, but we'll see how it goes. Mekhi Williams is coming back. Shit like that. Number 9, Danielle Hunter, which another fellow Texan on this list. Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson. That is probably the best duo pass rush in the league. If Jared Verse would have stayed with the Rams, it would have been that. But Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson, they are going to be an unstoppable duo. I can see 14 and then 19 sacks from both of them. That's already like almost 40 sacks. So that's incredible. It's incredible that Texans have that defense. Number 10, we got Brian Burns. I mean, he's a consistent 10-plus sack guy every year. So I think it was an easy decision to put him in the top 10. I think he dipped a little bit when he got traded to the Giants, but now I think next year with John Harbaugh, I think I expect him to have a breakout year. So we'll see. We'll see. That is my top 10 edge rushers. Let me know who should be higher or lower, or if you like it. Let's go to the top 10. I think it's top 7 interior D linemen. Because there wasn't a lot of interior D linemen, so I just did top 7. Number 1 is very easy. Jalen Carter. He's incredible. I mean, the Eagles tried to get Myles Garrett, but the Browns kept saying, "Oh, we want Carter, and the Eagles said no. He is a dominant force on that defensive tackle. He's gonna get to the point where I'm not saying he's gonna be Aaron Donald, but at some point he will get to that point where he's gonna be getting compared to Aaron Donald. I don't think he will ever be better than him, but he will be getting compared to him very soon here, I think. Number 2, Quentin Williams, Big Q. Instantly, when he got traded to the Cowboys last year, our defense seen a slight improvement. Still was pretty bad, but like you could tell that he was a stud. I think the first game he had a sack and a half. I mean, he is a superstar D lineman. Sucks that we had to give away a first-round pick, but he's still such a good player. I mean, it was worth a first-round pick. I don't think we were going to get anybody in the draft that was better than Quentin Williams, so I am not mad about that. Number 3, same with this trade, Dexter Lawrence. I don't think the Bengals will get anybody to fix that D line at pick number 10. Now they could have got a Caleb Downs or another player, but they won't get anybody on the D line as talented and good as Dexter Lawrence. Did have a rough year last year, but also was dealing with an injury. Still had a ton of pressures, even with that injury. So I expect his sack numbers to go up, and I expect him to be still as dominant as ever, because he is a talented D lineman. Number 4, I forgot, Jeffrey Simmons. I mean, he's been consistent for the last 7 years. He's a tremendous defensive lineman. I don't think the Titans will ever get rid of him. I think he's going to be a Titan for life, especially with the Cam Ward getting better and better and better, and I think the Titans have a chance to be a playoff team. I don't know if they're a playoff team this year, but potentially, maybe they will be. And maybe a winnable division. And the Texans and Jaguars are really good. Colts are not very good, but we'll see. Number 5, Vita Vea. Now this is he completely made the list. He is just a gap stuffer. You put him in the middle, and they will be consistently stopping the run. He eats up 2 blocks, and then that makes room for someone else to make a play. I mean, that's why he's so good. And he can even get to the quarterback on occasions. He's just a big boy who eats up gaps. That's why he's at number 5. Number 6, we have Chris Jones. Big dip in his play. I didn't like the way he played last year. I still have him in the top 7 because I could expect a bounce back season. But hopefully he can get back to his old way, because he was the best defensive lineman in the league at some points, like 4 years ago. So maybe he can get back to that. We'll see. Number 7, I think this is DeForest Buckner. Honestly, a pretty good defensive tackle. You don't really hear much of him because he's on the Colts, and you heard about him when they were 8-1, but then later in the season, you saw that his play started to dip. The whole team play started to dip because Daniel Jones got injured. Top 10 linebackers. Number 1, and you guys can almost guess who number 1 is. Fred Warner. I mean, he is absolutely the best linebacker in the league. His play rec, he can run stop. He can even pass rush. He can take away the best tight end. He can even take away the best slot receiver. He's an athletic freak, and that was the easy choice for me. Not an easy choice because number 2 could have also had an argument. Roquan Smith. Tremendous linebacker. Ravens got him from Chicago. I think this is obviously 1 and 2. It was pretty simple. And then 3 through 10 is where I started going like, dang, where do I put? So at 3, I put Zach Bond. Had an amazing season 2 years ago. Not really much of it. He had a good season last year, but not the season he had 2 years ago. But he's still, in my mind, a top 5 linebacker. We'll see if his play can get even better this year. Number 4, Jack Campbell, young stud for the Lions from Iowa. Number 5, Edgerrin Cooper, linebacker, but he could also rush the passer. He does not let tackles get broken, so I really do like him a lot. Number 6, Devin Lloyd, had that crazy pick 6 against the Chiefs last year. I think he had also 4 other picks last year. I think he had 5 picks. That's really good for a linebacker, getting all those picks. So he should be pretty high on the top 100 list, the NFL post this year too. Number 7, the ageless wonder, Bobby Wagner. He's 36, still consistently getting 140, 150 tackles every year. I mean, he's just a leader on that defense, so he's up there at number 7. Number 8, Bobby Okereke, one of the people who are always on the top 5 tackles at the end of the year. Now, that's not a good thing because that means they're completing a lot of balls, but at least you know he will not let someone break a tackle on him, so that's very good. Number 9, Robert Spillane. Pretty damn good season last year. We'll see if he can build onto that for this year. Nick Bolton, down year last year, but everyone in the Chiefs had a down year. I still really do like Nick Bolton. He plays just like Isaiah Pacheco, his teammate, but I think he's a little bit better linebacker than Pacheco's a running back. I do like Pacheco as a backup, but not as a starter, obviously. Now, my favorite position. This is my favorite position to watch in the league. So I was very passionate about this top 10 list. Top 10 cornerbacks. Number 1, Pat Surtain. I think he's been the best corner in the league for the past 2 years, probably. He's a tremendous corner. Number 2, Gonzo. I think in my mind solidified that he was a top 2 corner in that Super Bowl. The only Patriot in that Super Bowl who pretty much came to play. He shut down JSN. It was a great Super Bowl, and he had a couple of amazing deflections. So, number 3, Derek Stingley, young superstar on the Texans defense. We've seen a lot of Texans on this list. Their defense is very scary. I don't know how you score on it, and the Cowboys do face them this year. I don't know how we're going to score on the defense. We face them pretty early, so good luck to any team that faces the Texans defense this year. I know the Bills face them week 1. We'll see what they can do. I know last year was not very good. Number 4, I think this is Sauce the Boss Gardner. I think he was playing hurt when he got traded to the Colts, but I think he's gonna have a great year with the Colts. He's such a great corner. I wish the Jets would have kept it because I do like the direction the Jets are going offensively. Words that I thought would never come out of my mouth, but we'll see. Number 5, Trick McDuffie. Rams gave up a 4th-round pick for McDuffie and Myles Garrett, which is crazy. But you're not getting anybody as good as Trent McDuffie in the 1st round, and you're not getting anybody as good as Myles Garrett. So, in my mind, it's a great trade. So, number 6, Quinion Mitchell out of Toledo, from Ohio too. So, shout out to him. He's a great boundary corner. I don't have a lot of slot guys in here, but it makes sense because usually the boundary corners are a little bit better. Number 7, Devin Witherspoon. He can lay the boom, play on the boundary. He can play the slide a little bit. He's also a great blitzing corner, so that helps Seattle with unique like blitzes. Number 8, Denzel Ward. Brown for life is what he said, so we'll see if he keeps it like that. He's a great corner though. He's locked down. When he goes up against Chase, he usually gets a better end of Chase, so that's a great corner. Number 9, J.C. Horn had a super solid season last year. I expect him to keep getting better and better. I really like watching him too. He makes some nice picks. Number 10, A.J. Terrell. Obviously, as you know, teaming up with his brother this year, which is awesome, by the way. I love that. So now we have top 10 safeties and defenses. So I didn't leak anything. Top 10 safeties. Pretty tough list to make. I feel like it's hard to tell if a safety's doing the job right, because you don't know what zone they're in. Same as corners too. Number 1, Kyle Hamilton. I think it's the easiest option. I think he can play over the top. He's really, really better as a box safety. He can read the defense he's pretty much a middle linebacker on that Ravens defense, and they have a middle linebacker, Roquan Smith. So you have 2 of them. It's crazy. Number 2, Derwin James Jr. got that huge contract, but he deserves every penny of that huge contract. He's a tremendous player. I'm excited to watch him coming off that huge contract. Number 3, Jesse Bates, a great safety from the Falcons. Wish the Bengals would have paid him, but they did not. Number 4, Xavier McKinney. Ever since he got traded to the Packers, he's been racking up picks, racking up tackles. He's been playing great for the Packers, and I expect that to last from this year. Which I'm so excited for the NFL season. I'm really hyped. I mean, who's not? Number 5, Brian Brandt. The steal of the draft a couple years ago. He's a fun player to watch. Number 6, Caleb Downs. Now, he is a rookie, and this might be a little high. This is a little bit biased, but also he's a little bit knowing that he's already a leader. He's going to be, I think he's going to be a top 3 safety, but I obviously didn't want to put him that high because he's a rookie. He has to prove it. But I think 6 is a good spot for him. I think he's going to be around that range. He's going to be such a fun player to watch for the Cowboys. I do not know why the Giants passed on him at number 9 it was, or number 10. I thought that was very stupid of them to be traded up the Dolphins. So, number 7, Budda Baker. Smaller safety, but also he's still very physical. That size does not matter for him. So I'm excited to watch him play this year. Number 8, Antonio Renfield Jr. Didn't watch him much last year, but I do know that he's a pretty damn good player, so I expect big things from him. Jalen Petrie, another Texans defensive player. I mean, it's scary. The defense is scary. I mean, look what they did to the Steelers in that playoff game, and they're going to do that to people this year. It's scary. Number 10, Tolano Hufanga, one of my favorite players on the Broncos defense. He is very fun. Remind me a little bit of Troy Polamalu. It's not even just because of the hair that he plays like Troy Polamalu too, even with the hair. Top 10 defenses. Now this is easy. I think I can just show this and just go through it. I don't need to talk about it. Obviously, number 1, the Texans. Got 2, the Rams. 3, the Broncos. 4, the Pats. 5, the Seahawks, and that wraps up my top 5. 6, the Browns. They always have a great defense. They can never get offense right. 7, the Packers. 8, the Vikings. A little bit based off of Brian Flores. And they still have great players on that defense too. Number 9, the Chargers. Played great last year. And 10, the Jaguars. I think they're going to get a lot more interceptions this year. Well, that is the video. Be on the lookout for I think I'm going to start with the AFC North record predictions. I'm going to write down the full schedules and then write down the wins and losses next to it. And we're going to see who wins the division. And then we're going to do the whole AFC first, and then we're going to do the NFC. And I'm going to put my Twitch in the description if you want to follow me on there. I did apply for Streamer University, so hopefully I get in maybe. That will be the end of the video, and peace.